It's 2 a.m. I'm in my bed in Amsterdam, and I am currently jobless. To get rid of my sense of uselessness, I thought I'd start up with like clearing up my book plank, and that thing is dusty as hell. Maybe it's not something I should do in the middle of the night because that's one hell of a chore. I know this is a very Winter Soldier kind of look, but that's just because I didn't clean out the mascara and eyeliner from my face before I start rubbing in my eyeballs. So I've been trying to write a lot of stuff lately. It's basically just resume and cover letters. I haven't really got to the point where I felt comfortable writing songs again. I've been going through a lot of repeating episodes of depression where I just didn't feel like making something creative at all. I've also been juggling with the idea of writing a story for such a long time, and even though I don't think I'm going to be jobless for a very long time, maybe taking some time off to actually, start something creative again would be quite useful, for the betterment of my health. I went to a concert of Russell Brand tonight, which was great because I just kind of like stand-up comedy, and I like someone just showing up with like a bottle of water and a stool and just kind of like kicking it. But if they have like a central piece flowing through the whole repertoire, that is something that I really respect, because I can imagine like being funny, but to actually have something to say, to kind of reflect upon your thoughts on the community, spirituality, religion, the meaning of life, the meaning of human consciousness, and the whole experience of existence. The fact that someone can talk about that so freely and so honestly without being scared of being judged, that is such a freeing way to live, honestly. I kind of like how some comedians are very existential, and they're kind of like, existence isn't real, everything is just in the matrix of our consciousness, and nothing is real, and everything that we do is kind of based upon this whole artificial setup of rules and norms that our society has made up. And time is just a concept, money is just a concept, reality in itself really is just a concept, but you're just kind of like nodding along. But as soon as they start making a joke about doing drugs or taking painkillers or anything, you're just kind of lost them on the reel somewhere. I mean, actually, the laughter of recognition is the hardest laughter of all. So to be a truly successful comedian, what you actually just need to do is be #relatable. So, talk about your endless depressive spirals, how you don't really have a sense of security or family, or you have no idea what to do in life, you have absolutely no direction, but then twist it in a funny way, like YouTubers do. And then talk about being so tired of life that you just procrastinate everything, like even sleeping, because, you have to get up out of bed and get into your pajamas, and like, dental hygiene and stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for the next couple of days. I kind of thought about writing in a diary, but then writing in itself also seemed very tiresome. So I kind of thought that having a video journal, which I do sometimes, might actually help. Thinking about actually taking the time to read up on my manga and finish the anime series up until the current episodes, and do some classic movies. Though I do have to say, classic movies for me not necessarily means Gone with the Wind, but more like The Mummy from the 90s. And just make sure that I don't buy too much stuff when I don't have an income after next month. But I was thinking about buying one of my friends one of those, what do you call those, friendship lamps? They're basically 2 lamps that you can buy, and when you turn on one of your lamps, the other one will turn on too. What I don't really understand about that website, though, is that you can buy a single lamp or double ones. But if you don't buy a pair, if you just buy a single one, it's really just another lamp, which you paid $60 for. I kind of like the idea of having a friendship lamp because I can turn it on and then my friend Sofie can see whenever I'm thinking about her. But because it works with Wi-Fi, the funny thing is, because we live in the same street, which kind of makes having those lamps a fucking moot point, is that as soon as our electricity goes out and our internet goes down, of course we won't be able to reach each other because we're just that much connected, electrically. Okay, I swear I'm going to sleep after this. I think. The only thing I have to do tomorrow is do one dance class, but I already feel like I can deal with actually going to one freaking class. It's in a different city though, like that's an excuse. Even though Holland is so small that is basically one neighborhood over for foreign people. The best thing about talking on the internet about buying someone a surprise gift is they never watch my YouTube channel anyway.